Welcome. Canada's official crime page. We're here at the Crime Corner. Very excited. We are going to be changing some stuff up. First off, I want to thank my wife, cameraman, and my administrators. Amanda, Darlene, Brad, thank you. Now, we're no longer going to be using Western anymore, so there's going to be a new banner. It's just going to be Canada's Official Crime Watch, as we want to go across Canada. We might need a new administrator soon, so if you're interested, please let me know. Now the wall, you'll see here we got missing people. There is a viewer who would like to see one of these up, Kathleen Ferris. So I got that up. Still got Maddie. So there'll be new stuff up there every week. If you would like to see something up there, or have any topics or ideas for the show or anything, please let me know. If you would like to talk or discuss anything, again, please let me know. I'm always here, friendly discussions, and I'm also open to any ideas. Now, if there are any updates, please, we need the public's help. If there are any updates, please let us know so everybody can be informed. Now, there's been an increase in members, big increase in members. Thank you, everybody. Please get everybody out. Please tell everyone, family, friends, co-workers, because with this use of social media, the public has more of a chance to reduce crime, retrieve stolen property, raise awareness, to retrieve lost or missing people, put the wanted ones in jail, and to be better educated in crimes and crime prevention. We're not just here for ourselves, people. Please. Also, a reminder, ice and snow. I know it's getting cold out. Please take it slow. Leave a couple minutes ahead of time if need to. Continue to lock your vehicles. There's still a lot of vehicle thefts out there. Not only the vehicles, but B&Es into the vehicles. We need to start addressing that and get more people on board, because if everybody listened, there wouldn't be so much. People are still leaving their keys in their vehicles, letting it warm up. It only takes a second or two for somebody to jump in and drive off. Now, the public is finding it hard to trust the LRPS, the Lethbridge Regional Police Service. They're keeping the public in the dark about the deer mishap. So if you have any updates, please let us know. I love the police, I trust the police, but when they're shady like this, it's kind of hard to trust them, unfortunately. And they should not be, you know. Also, I want to congratulate the Saskatchewan Crime Stoppers for 30 years. In 2018, they had 7,129 calls received, 1,970 tips received, 117 charges laid, 37 cases were cleared, 46 arrests were made, $13,340 in property recovered. That's why we're here, people. $17,830,000 in drugs seized. That's a lot of drugs. I'm sure we could get a lot more off the streets. Now, because of you, the viewers, we are able to get more criminals off the street and able to spread the awareness of crimes and missing people. And that's another thing. Please, I would like to make a plea to the public. Just within last week, Just in Alberta alone, there's another 5 missing people. That's over 120 some people just in Western Canada. It's like a small community. People are going missing, men and women of all ages. If you see anything suspicious, please phone Crime Stoppers, 1-800-222-TIPS, or your RCMP or local police detachment. There are too many people going missing, people. If you're going out, make sure you buddy up. You remember in school how we're always told when we're approached by strangers, say no, scream and run? Same concept, but these people are not able to scream and run. Their families are left at home wondering what the heck happened to them. And they're probably out there being snatched up, wondering, is there going to be any help or anybody helping find me? Unfortunately, without your help, these cries are going unanswered. We need to do something about this, everybody. Also, if you have a wall-sized map, something big that I could post on here for all the missing people, please let me know and donate it. I can sure use it. Now, I'm not saying there's going to be a link, although I do suspect there is one, because too many people recently are just going missing. And I know the police and that are all too worried about other crimes. They're not too, it doesn't seem like they're too worried about the missing people. Though we have been in contact with the Missing Persons of Canada founder. Just this morning, we made contact. So talks are still in the process. And soon, hopefully, we'll be hitting the road. Now, share the information, spread the word. Also, I would like to thank Ian, of course, my one administrator, with Wanted Wednesday. Now, if you have any comments, questions, or anything you'd like to see on that, please let us know. They are getting a lot better and better by the week. And if you do see anyone who is wanted, please give the RCMP a call or their local police department detachment a call with as much information as possible. Car make, color, license plate, description. If you do call the RCMP or police, please make sure that you are not driving. You're just posing more harm to other people. Pull over. Make that call once you're safely on the side of the road. And do not approach. Now, they could be dangerous, and by taking the law in your own hands could mean life or death for you. Please let the police or RCMP deal with it. We're here for the extra eyes and ears, people, not to take the law into our own hands. We do not condone vigilantism in any way. Now, reading Edmonton Zebra Child Protection Center. Now, this is interesting. I've been doing a lot of reading and research. Like, again, if you got anything to add, please let me know. If you would like me to bring something up in any of these shows, please let me know. 36% of adults in Alberta have experienced some form of child abuse in their youth. Now, let me tell you about this. It's a child protection center in Edmonton called Zebra. They work towards the common goals of supporting children who have experienced abuse and creating a future where every child is heard. Again, we're supportive. 90% of children or youth supported by Zebra Center knows they're offenders. Now, this is scary. Police receive 5 times more reports of sexual violence against children than adults. I'm not making this stuff up. It's true. unfortunately. Makes you wonder what the hell is going on in the world. 1,825 kids were supported in 2018, an average of 152 a month. People, anything suspicious, keep your ears and eyes open, please. The Zebra Center has made 16,074 support contacts in 2018 alone. Staff took on 834 child abuse cases last year, which was an increase of 22% since 2017. Now, while the numbers they are alarming. It doesn't necessarily mean that there are more child abuse in Alberta. Again, it is because people are more aware of the signs of abuse and also more aware of where to call if they have issues. If you suspect child abuse, please contact any of the following. Edmonton Police Service Complaint Line, 780-423-4567. The Child Abuse Hotline, 1-800-387-5437. Or 1-800-387-KIDS. Crime Stoppers, 1-800-222-8477. Online exploitation at cybertip.ca, or your local police or RCMP detachment. Now, if a child is in immediate danger, please call 911. Now, I know a lot of people, they don't want to get involved or they're too scared. If they think they know something and it's so little of importance that they might think to them, it might not be to somebody else. It could mean somebody's life. So please, any little information that you have, minute, even if you don't think it's going to do anything, please call in. Or if you don't want to call into your RCMP or Crime Stoppers, you could get a hold of me. You'll remain a secret, and I can pass that information on to the law enforcement safely. Another viewer had brought up elder abuse and neglect. Now, I'm not going to get too far into this because this could be a whole show. Like, I could go on for a good half hour just on elder abuse and neglect. But I will tell you a few things. Now, although a universal definition of the term elder abuse does not exist, Health Canada has defined it as the physical, psychological, or financial mistreatment of a senior. Now, physical abuse of an older person can include assault, rough physical treatment, sexual exploitation, or the failure to provide an older person with food or with appropriate personal, hygienic, or medical care. Psychological abuse includes verbal, the social isolation, the failure to provide affection, and the denial of the opportunity to make or take part in decisions concerning one's own life. Yes, unfortunately, a lot of this is still going on. And it's just not with elders, it's with kids, people, people who are having mental or emotional issues. Abuse, it affects us all. Now, financial abuse tends to be the most common. 62.5% with verbal and physical abuse, second most common, 35% and 12.5% respectively, followed by neglect at 10%. The Commission heard that approximately 4% or 60,000 of the 1.5 million older people living in Ontario experience elder abuse. And it's just not in Ontario. The numbers are high everywhere. Alberta, BC, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, it don't matter. Unfortunately, it's all over. Of course, same with crime. However, many older persons are not willing to report elder abuse because of the social stigma attached to it or because of concern regarding the consequences of reporting a loved one or caregiver. As a result, the percentages may be underestimated. Now, a number of submissions highlighted the complex nature of elder abuse, as one group told the Commission a dependency of older persons upon their caregivers means that abuse inflicted by a caregiver is more difficult to address. The embarrassment experienced by older persons who are abused by their family members and caregivers makes elder abuse a hidden form of familiar abuse. Older persons who are experiencing abuse are often faced with the decision of whether or not to report their abuser, the result of which could mean the loss of their caregiver, making their decision to report that much more difficult. Facing dilemmas. This is just sad. Now, there's also a whole section on the abuse of deaf and deaf plus older people. There's a lot of abused people who are misdiagnosed with dementia, hospitalized, people getting admitted into the psychiatric ward. These are people who have been tested without their hearing aids in. What the hell is the world coming to? It don't matter if it's elders, kids, there are many signs of abuse. Whether it's withdrawment within the community, within one's own self, physical signs, psychological signs. I'm sure we all know. Bruises, depression, or many of them. They all got to be addressed. We all got to look out for each other. It's a big world. Okay? The buddy system, it just doesn't seem just for the missing people, but for everyone. We all need help in our time, or sometime. And elders, this is really sad because I see it more and more every day. A friend of mine's grandmother just got admitted into a nursing home, an established care home, because she kept falling, couldn't support herself anymore, and this is a sad reality. You work hard all your life. You have all these nice things. You got a home, furniture, knickknacks. All this you work hard for in your life. Why? Just so your kids can sell it? Because you need the help? This happens all over with everybody, unfortunately. A lot of people don't have money, so they're selling all their prize stuff. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. I could go on and on. I'm sure. I really can. Now, like I said, it's not going to be a long one today. But, again, I would like to thank my viewers, my administrators, and my family for being so supportive. Couldn't do it without all of them. We're here for one thing. Let's reduce a crime. Together we can. Again, if you have anything to report, let me know. Message me privately. Or if you have any tips, Crime Stoppers, 1-800-222-TIPS. Keep an eye out there on your loved ones. Don't let them go alone. I'm not saying there's a mass murderer or a serial killer, but too many of this shit is happening. So please, people, talk to your kids about it. Talk to your family. Again, if you got any wall maps to donate, please let me know. Other than that, have anything else? I'm always here. Remember, getting cold out, ice and snow, take it slow. And until next time, stay safe.